VM, which is an abbreviated form of the term visual merchandising, basically means keeping your store and the merchandising looking at its best. It is simply like you groom yourself daily, same way you have to groom your store daily. It's not a one-off exercise that you do once and then it's over. So we have to understand that visual merchandising runs throughout the day from the opening of the store till the closure of the store. The basics of VM execution. Like first you have to understand that broadly VM is divided into two parts, design and execution. So design part means when the guidelines are set, color stories are set, and then it comes to the store as a execution guideline. So when we have to execute the VM guidelines, the basic 6 principles are, which are internationally there for all the brands across, which are in a sequence, which start from ironing the merchandise. Once you take the merchandise out from the stock room, it should not go onto the floor without ironing. After ironing, we have to fold the merchandise. The folding has to be exactly as per the brand guidelines. For example, one common error that we do is we make it look very thick by making it 4-layered folding or double folding. We don't have to make it look like that. Make it subtle, very casual, the way the brand likes it. So for the shirts and the t-shirts that we do here is only 3 folds. So from when you see from the side, you will only see 3 layers, and that will make the stack also look consistent in terms of height across. Once the folding is done, then you make a stack. For example, in Gantt we make it 5 units per stack. Once the stack is made, then you have to see whether it is balanced or not. Make sure that you don't get confused between balancing and alignment. Balancing is for individual stack. It should not lean right or left, it should be perfectly straight. Then when you place the stack on the wall, you have to step back and see whether the stacks are aligned symmetrically. So all the stacks horizontally and vertically must be all aligned. After alignment comes the last point, that is the 6th point, which is strategic replenishment. Most of you know, whatever is sold out on the floor, you just take it out from the stock room and put it back where it is sold out from. Now you have to put some strategy into it. Don't get confused by this long-term strategic replenishment. It's just a small strategy that at eye level and above you have to always keep fuller size sets. Below the eye level, you have to keep the broken sets. We are making this display because of the customers and for the customers. So once the product has sold out and you have a broken set means 3 or below that units. So 5 and 4 will remain at eye level and above. Below 4 units, the stack will come below eye level. And once it is further broken, take it to the stock room and replenish with a fuller size set. So always remember these 6 points of execution in sequence, which are ironing, folding, stacking, balancing, alignment and strategic replenishment. If a fixture capacity of one table is 8 stacks, you have to put 8 stacks only. Don't push 10, 12, 15 stacks on it because it doesn't go with the brand guidelines. And then it damages the fixture as well. For hangers alignment, we keep 2 fingers gap between each hanger, whether it is at any place. It can be on the face out, it can be on the side hang bars, it can be on the floor hanging browsers. Remember this thing, that the direction of the hanger hook will be always facing that side from where you are taking it out. It's not always like a question mark. For example, if I have to take out the merchandise from my left, the hanger hook will face towards the left so that it is easy to take out. If it is to be taken out from my right, the hanger hook will face towards right so that it is easier to be taken out from the hanging rail. We have to understand that every brand has a different way of representing themselves. Many of them have a signature style, how they want to project themselves. And we also have to understand that for international brands, the global guidelines are finalized from the principles. So all the licensees like us, we are brand custodians, we are not the brand owners. So we cannot change the guidelines as per our understanding or what we like or what we don't. Remember these things, that design and VM, all these things, everything which has a design background is always subjective. Some people may like it very good, some people may not like it at all. So you have to understand that because these are global guidelines, think that you are a global head. Would you like that one country should look different and all other countries should look different when it comes to the display of your store? No one would like it. So just make sure that whatever brand has sent the guidelines, you just follow those things. For all the confusions and clarifications, you can contact your VM resource immediately. If you don't understand, not a problem. We'll work on it together with the VM team and make you understand so that you can carry it forward. But never miss out on the basic 6 points. For Spring Summer 2016, we have 6 color stories for Gantt. It starts from Yacht Club, then we come to Diamond G, then the shirt, the art, golf club and beach club. The color palette for the shirt is all pastel colors, which are orange, pink, blue, green and likes. And to display that color story, just make sure and understand this thing. Sometimes you may not have a particular color in your store. That doesn't mean that you don't have to follow that color story. follow the story as it is, just don't put that color which is obviously not there in your store. So don't think that if it is not there in your store, you cannot make a color story. It will be everything as it is, as shown in the guidelines. Similarly, you have to match the props which are there mentioned for that particular color story. For example, in the shirt story, you will see in the guidelines that the main props that are recommended are leather box, glass box and the books. The same thing you will see in the primary wall, because as we have discussed earlier as well, primary walls are always connected with the windows. So for example, the shirt story is right now going on in the stores. That story will be promoted on the window. The same story will go on the primary wall. Whatever the mannequins are wearing on the window, the same merchandise set will be there on the primary wall, and that's how it will be connected. And to make the props combinations and the color stories, you have to follow the brand guidelines. Window display is the most important part when the customer is concerned, because that is the face of the store which is visible to the customer. Just make sure that when you display mannequins in the window and you layer the merchandise according to the brand color story, there are finer details that have to be always taken care of. The ensembles that you select have to be from the same color story which is running in that particular season and that particular tenure of the month or the week. These guidelines you will always regularly receive from the head office. Remember this thing that layering doesn't mean that it is always for winter season. This is a common issue, that's why I am specifying separately. Mostly it is understood that layering is done when it is a winter season and non-layering is done when it is more summery season. Actually, we have to do layering in all the seasons. The only difference what it does is, in summer we use lighter texture, lighter materials and lighter colors. In winter season we use heavier textures, heavier materials and darker colors. That's the only difference that it makes. But if we do a layering in a very well planned manner, which looks very good as an ensemble, it's going to invite the customers to your store, because that's the difference you are making when you are competing with other stores in the mall or at the high streets. I understand now, with all this brief discussion that we have had, you have got an idea that what visual merchandising does to your store.